Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I got something special for you. 5 140 games to be exact. And these are the 5 games where I pushed my mark over the 95% mark. And just quick note, I kind of screwed up on the audio recording part, so the video and audio recording is kind of out of sync, and I'm re-recording right now. So there's that. So first game, top tier, 1RD, Fisherman's Fate. This is absolutely beautiful. Um, and I'm going to play aggressive on the 1-2, right? This is just the best way for me to stack up spotting assistance, which is easier than doing damage myself when I'm trying to mark a tank. So if you're in a fast tank with some level of armor, I would suggest this play. Um, Usually, if there's more than 2 artillery, okay, so 2 or 3 RD, try to not do this because if you get stuck there sometimes, it will be a pain in the ass to get slowly RD out. But as you can see, we have plenty of TD support this game, so I'm feeling really confident to just press the W key down the one line, you know? And yeah, pre-aiming the bush, suspecting that something's going to pop out there. Revelries gets spotted. And the G-Sword fires. Okay, I shot him in return, so it's all fine. Everything's going well. And the Revelorise is going for a shot on me. I slightly angle my armor up, and he had a great game. Already up quite a bit of spotting. Peek up this ridge to I did that for the purpose of just clearing out E2 bush. Like usually a lot of players light tanks, medium tanks likes to go there and go for some spotting assistant like by themselves. Spots the T30, he gets slammed by something behind me. Version 4 I assume. And the 268 gets spotted. Um right now I'm just kind of chilling, you know. I have 3 tank destroyer or 4, including T30 that can shoot to some extent shoot at these guys. So I'm just keeping 268 lit. The Lazy gets spotted. That was poor shot by me. Unfortunately, my team wasn't able to connect any shots. And at this point, I was just frustrated that I'm at APCR. Somehow it's just kept on bouncing into 6-8. So I switched to my heat rounds. That one goes in. Puts a shot into WZ. He misses. So I get to put another shot into him. There we go. And yeah, at this point, we're up to 4200 combined already. So if this is already like the amount I need for Mark, and there's still 16,000 hit points on in the game, so um this is going to be a good game, just a foresight. And as you can see on the map, our heavy tanks actually pushed through 9-0 and completely cleared out that flank. So the game is pretty much in a winning state, and I'm just chilling here, waiting for my version 4 to move up and just, you know, starting to get those hit points and armor into the game because I don't want to go first in front of 268 and the T30, right? So the only thing not spotted at this point is your RD. We know where exactly their entire team is. This is a very poor shot in by me. Unlucky. And yeah, one more shot. T30 is actually using the small gun and firing AG for some reason. So that's that. No repair kit for me. Unlucky. And yeah, T30 dies, and I'm just pushing forward. Now, in any other situation, this would have worked, okay? So I'm at 90% hit points, right? The game is pretty much won. It's 6-2, and there's only 2 tank destroyers on this flank, okay? Which if they both shoot me once, I'm still gonna be alive. So I'm just like, I wanna be the first one in. I can take some hits. The game's over, right? Let's see what happens. Dalizi gets spotted again. Puts one into me. 809 sets me on fire, and I get shocked. 140. That's the typical 140 experience right there. Gets set on fire 2 times in a row. Okay, I'm pretty sure if I didn't get set on fire twice there, or I didn't get tracked there, I would have been able, like, I would have just been fine, right? There's still 10k hit points in the game. Like, this is at least going to be like 8k, I don't know, 10k, 12k. Depends on how well I can play after I clear out the 2 tank destroyer, right? But it's just really unfortunate. Even with the auto fire extinguisher, it does not help. I'll take the result though. I think it's 6k combined. And yeah, that's the first game. Move on to the second one. And second one, we get Serene Coast. Okay, top tier once again with 1 artillery. Absolutely beautiful matchmaking session I'm having. And I'm deciding to go down the 9-0 line. If you look at their lineup, you will realize, oh, Super Conk, Centurion Action 10, they're probably gonna go C1, and I do not want to contest them, right? I do not want to contest them. So, this is why I made the decision of going 9-0. And it turns out to be the best thing I decided this game, because it worked out absolutely beautiful in my favor. It's not a huge game by any means, but just you wait. So I'm just driving down the 9-0, and as you can see on the map, there's only like four tanks coming with me, which is absolutely fantastic for me because I am top tier, right? And I all I need is some level of support so the enemy team do not over push me, and then I can slowly do all the damage by myself. So this is a beautiful flank situation by me, or by the team, my bad. So this is a beautiful situation for me, and I'm just going to capitalize on it. If you're going to play 9-0 for the South Serene Coast, I would suggest you to either play the Rock, which is where I'm at. This is completely already safe, by the way, or the where the T28 prototype is, more towards the east. Okay, use the trees and stuff. You're not gonna get spotted there, right? So one is for, you know, when you have an equal matchup, or like or you know, you're outnumbering, so you're playing more aggressive. The other one is just for farming them pushing into you, right? And right now I'm just, you know, chilling. Yeah, as you can see me pointing on the map here. I took a few shots on the M103 on his crossing and one shot into the E75. Everything's working out fine. Already up 1,000 damage for free. You know, life is good. And now seeing majority of them, you see where the Super Kangen Action 10 on the map is? Exactly C1. Okay, so I'm just pushing up here. Absolutely vibing. Have heat round loaded. Let's see if I can find a shot on the M103 cheek. Unlucky. It is what it is. He gets finished off at the IS-3 too. And right now I'm just vibing and just pushing on the Z75. Puts one into me. He noticed I'm pushing on him. So go for a cupola shot here. Beautiful. And IS-3 to finish him off before he gets to shoot me. So absolutely beautiful. Like, thank you IS-3 too. I would have taken an extra shot of damage there. And I'm just keep on pushing forward. They don't have anything middle to punish me, so yeah. And then there's T28 prototype. I'm more than fine with taking that hit because I'll just kill him in return. So good trading, you know. 2 shots. I don't know why he shot that, but tracked him once already. Second track. Now he's just gonna be dead after my next shot. Poor guy. There you go. Impressive reload though. That thing is like nuts with the DPM. And right now I'm just gonna push on this. There's only a lava and a grill left. Grill gets spotted. He's like 1 HP. So I'm like, let's go. I want to clear up this side as fast as possible so I can get to the other flank. That's why I just like not afraid to use my hit points here. Finish up the grill. Nice shot there. And I don't know how that one didn't go through, but thanks team for finishing them off, I guess. And right now the game is just completely in a winning state, so I'm just, you know, pressing W key and trying to get to artillery. Driving. Game is won. Have like 3,300 combined right now, and it's not that difficult to push it over 4k. There's the RD, high RD, by RD. And yeah, the crown Panzer 105 decided to push into a crossfire, and that would have been additional hit point for me to do there. But it is whatever though. I don't know how that shot missed. Unfortunate. WZ by the way. And usually I hit those on the move, not today apparently. But yeah, just pushing it and cleaning up at this point. Like they're not even paying attention to me. Set them on fire, but fire extinguisher OP and finish out the WZ. Beautiful. So that's around like 4600 combined right there. I think this pushed my mark to like 93.6 or 93.8. Yeah. No. That pushed my mark over 94, I'm pretty sure. And you're going to see the only game in the session where my mark actually dropped, and you'll see why like very soon. So North spawn, what is this map called again? Live Oaks. Okay, Live Oaks. They do not have enough like, how do I say this? Slow heavies or heavy tanks for me to play townside. You know, like play in the area I'm pointing at right now, the buildings, to shoot the crossing and get spotting assistant there. So I'm just doing like the standard 9-0 play. They do have 2 artillery though, so I do need to be careful. But I'm top tier, so I'm not gonna, when you're top tier in your Russian tank, just drive. Like, you have armor, you have DPM, just go for it. So yeah, I'm just taking the outside pathway. They only have 1 light tank, and I doubt like that 1 light tank is going to, go mid, right? So at the, regular rate, if I approach the bush and drive down, like me and CS will be there at the same time. And there's a chance that, some TD at the back, Yeg or Badger, for example, is gonna put a shot into me. Okay, so the pathing I took completely just eliminate that risk. The only gamble I need to take there is, T92 sitting mid in a bush for some reason, which is not popular in pubs. And right now it's just standard Sering, like not Sering Coast. Live Oak stuff gets shit on by Artie. Unlucky. 433 by the way. Nothing I can do here. But yeah. Just chilling a bit, like waiting for Artie to do the work. Waiting for my E4 to push up and get his hit points in the game, and just vibing. As you can see, like my entire team is on the side, so an absolutely winning strategy in pubs for Live Oaks North side, by the way. If your entire team just go like rails and the 1-2-1's playing pretty far back. Like the position he's playing is suggesting me that there's going to be like TDs at where I'm pointing at right now. And our team is here, so we move on to the Progetto. That's one. And I was able to pick up the kill. Perfect. And right now I'm just driving forward. The Pantera's over peeking. Nice shot on the move. Thank you, RNG. And yeah, this is the weird state that this game turned into. The 1-2-1's playing is suggesting that there's, what's not solid? Badger, Udes, WZ, right? Those tanks are going to be sitting at the bush, covering in with the 1-2-1, right? So it's not smart peeking around the corner at this time, right? So I'm just waiting here, waiting for more tanks to get spotted. So WZ gets spotted, right? I'm just chilling, and yeah, I'm just chilling here until like and there goes Badger. I see the Badger, so I'm like, oh, Badger's not there, let me just push on the 1-2-1. And by the way, if you haven't noticed, this is a mistake. Why? 1, the Udes is chilling in the bush, I told you. 2, the Jisoo and the TL1 actually backed off, so they're not peeking me from the same angle. So I got absolutely demolished on that push there. If that Jisoo didn't back off, I probably could have like, not get clipped by him and just play more, only getting shot by the Udas. It's just really unfortunate. I just saw the Badger and Yike like North, and then I just went for it. In retrospective, I should have just relaxed a bit and play for my marks instead of trying to win the flank by progressing with my own hit points. Right? It's just what you need to do when you're playing for marks. Um, Try to focus on your own marks instead of trying to play for the win. In this case, I play for the win. Did not turn out the best in my favor. I think I lost like zero point 0.4 off my mark. And this 907 who did not push around the corner first is going to farm like 5k, I'm pretty sure, at the end game. Which, if I just chill out, I probably could have pushed the mark over 95 this game. But it is what it is. Life happens. And yeah. The game is going to be progressed by the 907. And let's move on to the third game. And now, this game I am very proud of. This is the game where I pushed my mark to 94.98. Okay, I'm actually pissed the fact that it just didn't 3 mark, but look at the matchmaking. Encounter Malinovka, okay, no artillery. And the only thing that's going to out-hold on me on the hill is the STB. Which, spoiler alert, I don't think he even played hill. So, if you can see my team, like all of our tier 10s are just coming up the hill, including the 4k5, okay? Which is very odd, but very appreciated to that 4k5 for, hanging on there and giving me support this game. So I'm just playing, the usual, trying to use my gun depression and hull armor. 277's crossing. I should have pulled back here. The shot didn't go through. He managed to connect his. Bad trade. Okay, I should have just like pulled back and waited for him to just play that better. Okay. Fix my fuel tank. I'm just gonna track the 277 here because the Kronvan's clipping. But, yeah. Unfortunately, it's not even my tracking for some reason when I retrack the 277 after he repaired. It's really unfortunate. 4k5 does put one in though, but 200. Really sad, right? Yeah. 4k5 and Crown behind me, and then there's a 277 long. So I can technically play aggressive on this 277 and over peek him if I can just side script and do well. But now his support is coming up. The AMX is coming. So I'm just kind of chilling. There's no RD this game, so I can play aggressive. E75 fires, he fucks up. So I try to go for a shot. Unfortunately, he does not go through his manlet there. I'm pretty sure that's like a 60% chance of penning. Yeah. So very unlucky stuff. And now the 277 and me is just, hugging the windmill like it's our wife. I don't have a girlfriend, by the way. 277 fired, so I peeked on him. Okay, that was a lame joke. Yeah, he fired, so I get to put one. That was completely unnecessary. Like, I was just getting ahead there. I thought I could, I'll reload him, but it's a 277, right? Probably like 10 seconds of reload. EMX gets set on fire and he burns to death. I should just like went for a second shot like on the cupola or something. The VK fired already, so I can put 2 free shots in. That's one, and there's a second one. And my man isn't even paying attention to me. So I'm just capitalizing on the fact and, keep shooting him. And there goes the kill. Now, if you pay very close attention to the map, okay, you're going to realize a big problem. One, the score is 4-7, okay? We pretty much lost the entire other side of the map and we're not even winning hill with all the tier 10s. Plus, the enemy team have completely control of the low side, okay? So if the Yike and the E75 just played slow, right, and just let the their low side work, we're going to lose this game. Yeah, and the 4k5 is able to track the T30, so I put another shot in. That was an odd like aggressive peek by him, but yeah, like 4k5 is a one shot. My support is almost done. E75 fires, so I punish him once. and I side scrape. He's a bit over angled, so I'm able to punish him like twice more after that. Like as you can see, his gun cannot really find a good angle. I'm pretty sure he killed the 4K5. Yeah, he killed the 4K5. So yeah, unfortunate. So the Jaeger's pushing me. I track him. He bounced me. Okay, hurry up the shot. So this gave me opportunity to, put three free shots in. So that's one. Here's the second one. And the E75 is pushing up. So no free surge shot for me, and unfortunately he puts that shot in through the wooden block. Well played to him, I guess. The Yake actually went for the Type 5 there, okay? And it doesn't even look like he managed to pan. So he uses repair kit earlier, permatrack, simple Russian tank stuff here. And their E75 isn't even trying to help him, which is the funny part. And yeah, and the E75 is not angled at all, question mark. So that's one free shot, and he dies. Nice arrow. And all of a sudden, the only tank they have on top of the hill is a T-30. In which I cannot tell you why. Well played to our Type 5 for holding like everything on the low side. Very glad to have you in my game here. T-30 over peeking. I put one into him. He's not even paying attention to me. So he dies. And at this point, it's me, the Type 5, versus... Okay, me versus 5 tier A medium tanks. At this point, I'm like absolutely sweating here. Okay, so I did take some bad trades earlier. The 277s, the first shot was unnecessary. The second shot was either. The E75 was not, good as well. So right now I'm just like trying to stabilize my position, playing hill, trying to spot and trade, damage for distance. Because they need to drive up, right? If they drive up 1v1, I can actually have a chance of winning this game. And at this point, I'm pretty sure my mark was like a 94.7 or something. So I'm pretty sure I need 3 shots. I need 3 shots to push it over 95, right? And with me already have 3 kills and 7,400 damage, this is quite a battle. And as you can see, well played, or like round of applause to the enemy team. They actually pushed together, okay? And unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the final shot I needed to push my mark, over 95. But nevertheless, this is an absolutely fantastic game and performance by me. And currently, my mark is sitting on... Okay, ignore the mark of excellence mod. My mark is sitting on 94.98, which I'm actually quite mad. Because I definitely could have just, shot one more time, or like, didn't get shit on by the E75 or the 277 twice and lose all my hit point that way, right? If I put one more shot in, or have like 400 extra hit point, maybe I would have won this game. Who knows? Would have been nuts scary. And here's the last game. This is the game where I push my mark over 95%. And as you are going to see, this is the only game where there's no tier 8s involved, which I'm very grateful of the matchmaking to give me this opportunity to, progress my mark through like at an increasing rapidly rate. Those are some like absolutely fantastic games. Okay, and now this game, usually I would bring my 140 to town, but if you look at the enemy lineup, Kronvon, S-Kong, 121, STB, E3, 4K5, okay, all of their top tiers, I do not win against them hull down, I just don't. So, I decided to play 1-2, and as you can see on the map, the biggest problem playing 1-2 is we don't have any tanks. Like, my team is playing city side. So, I decided to play very passive at beginning, just to, have a read on the map state and decide my game plan afterwards. By the way, I'm absolutely sweating this game. My hands were like shaking and stuff. So Force 3 you started the SCB, the PTA, and the UDES, which is already a good sign, because STB and Udes are just more superior hull down tanks than Centurion and Forcer EU. So Forcer EU and Centurion's like eventually going to back up, and when STB and Udes overpeak the ridge, that's my opportunity to farm, right? And Forcer EU, as you can see there, is struggling with his 5 degrees of gun depression, and the Crown gets spotted, which is even more better because this is just gonna absolutely suggest the fact that they're going to overpush the ridge, which here it is. I should have loaded APCR here for a better shot velocity and stuff. I don't know why, yeah, that one hit, but some of the shots I'm missing here are kind of bullshit, to be fair. PTA just pushing, so I pull one into him. Unfortunate low roll, but the 4 series is gonna finish him off, so I focus on the Udes, which I missed anyways, because Working Ming says fuck you. I'm just focusing on Udes because I know the Kronvan's gonna stay on the ridge longer, and I don't want to scare him away yet, because he might have not realized that I'm here. So Kronvan just vibe in. I go for the tracking shot. Nice, actually hit. He repairs. I aim for his lower plate. Somehow tracks him, but I'll take it. Lower plate. Unlucky. That honestly should have hit, and he just pulled back around, covered it just enough that I cannot punish him harder. And if you look, we actually traded out even, okay? Like 2 tanks for 2 tanks, and I already got 1500 free, like 2k combined, okay? For free, not a single hit point loss. So I'm just chilling here. The SCP pushed up, which is actually a problem because I need to move on to the right hand side of the ridge to actually look for shots on him. But the problem is the Kronvan and Udes is gonna have shots into me, okay? So I push shot into STB. Put another shot into SCB. Udes hits me here. He have a longer reload, so I'm able to put another shot in before he finish reloads. There we go. STB dies. Perfect. And right now I'm just vibing, right? Like almost 3k combined, and I'm at like 80% hit points. I'm just chilling, and then this happens. Yeah, I'm camping, so, already gotta balance me out. So all of a sudden, 80% hit points, 2700 free combined, turns into a shitty situation, okay? So, and me and the Centurions trying to hold this flank against 3 tank and 2 artillery that's looking here. So I'm like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Quite literally at the time, okay? Quite literally at the time. The only tank that's worth me staying over is the Type 61, but then I'm exposed to Artie, so there's no point of me to stay here any longer. So I'm just like, get me out. Okay, if I live, maybe I'll have a chance to stay mark this game, right? So run. Really unfortunate. In retrospective, if I just left earlier, instead of like looking for more damage there, because I know that Artie's gonna slam me at one point, I could have conserved more hit points and actually make an aggressive play to break townside. But yeah. Luckily the Type 61 Kronvan does not overpeak and spot me leaving, so I'm just vibing, coming back to city for the first time this game. And as you can see, it does not matter that I leave town because majority of my team actually, is putting up pressure in town. So we still have a huge chunk of map control that I can work with. So the other flank is completely lost, but it's fine because we have town. And right now I'm just kind of driving aimlessly in town, Yay Tiger, Foch, and 4K5 is not sorted. Okay, and they successfully clean up the IS-32 and Super Kong that's in middle. I'm just kind of wondering what to do here. Seeing Progetto, hi buddy. And the next order of events, in order to completely win town, is to take out the corner. So I get ready for that. Now, if I didn't get slammed by 2 artillery, I would have peed this corner. Okay, which is probably gonna be bad anyways, but they have a 4K5 that's not spotted. They have a Foch that's not spotted. They have a Yay Tiger that's not slotted. Okay, at least one of those tank destroyers are going to be in the bush over there. And the girl is asking me to push up, but I'm at 700 hit point. Dies to 180, like 4k5 hash. So I ping the map and let the standard B know to work the window so he can spot the bush, you know? And he does exactly that. Very appreciated. Okay, thank you, standard B. Fosh gets spotted. Tracks him. Very nice. Okay, he repairs. Very unfortunate, but I get to put I think it's 2 more shot here. Boom, and he dies. Okay, quite nice. And 4k5 and e3 and maybe a Yag Tiger is the only thing down. Progetto's pushing up. I would honestly play more aggressive if I have more health, but you know, I'm playing for my mark. I'm absolutely sweating in this scenario. I'm pretty sure I need like 2 more shots of damage to push over the mark. So I'm just like playing absolutely far back, okay? And just chilling. The E3 fired, but I wasn't able to find the shots. And the 4k5 looking for the shot on me. Honestly, I thought he was going for the girl. That's why I peeked here. But he was looking directly at me, as you can see. So luckily I did not get demolished there. And yeah, me decide to push on the E3, but it's actually a bad idea because I only have 710 health. Me realizing I'm like a retard at the moment, okay, and cannot push E3, decides to back up. Okay, that's just not a good plan. Oh, oh, oh. Good driving by me, by the way. Thankfully the E3 did not peek around the corner. Otherwise, dream over. Okay, game over. Yeah, Type 61 gets sorted. And right now, yeah, I pretty sure I need 2 shots of damage to push the mark over. So I'm just driving, you know. The E3 is not worth at this point because 1, I would risk my hit points. 2, like he doesn't even have enough hit points. So seeing him getting dropped to a 1 shot, just, you know, I just left. Who cares? But he went around the corner, so he spotted me and I'm just chilling. The Yay Tiger did not get spotted in the corner, so it's suggesting me that he's playing like the common TD bush over there. So that's why you see me hiding behind cover until I get unlit there. If you heard the sound, the Yay Tiger shot at me anyways, but he didn't hit, so thankfully. And there's a Crown that's just chilling at the back of the map. For what reason, I do not know, but he's a Crown, he can do whatever he wants, okay? And hopefully that's working out for him. I'm getting super frustrated at this point because I need 2 shot of damage, right? The Crown fire too, and he pulled back. So it's suggesting me that he's going on a reload, so I'm taking that time and trying to close the gap. And, you know, in this scenario, I need 2 shot of damage, and I started the Yag Tiger, okay, which is exactly where I assume where he will be, okay? And I'm trying to look for shot on him, switching to heat. I'm pretty sure that shot from the 277 pushed my mark over 95. There you go. Okay, even farther. Thank God. Okay, who knew like endgame spotting assist can play such a big role in marking a tank, right? Absolutely wonderful stuff on my team here, able to completely clap that Yag Tiger. I'm pretty sure I got full spotting on him, which is really nice, okay? And at this point, I'm super relieved because I got my 3rd mark, and yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully this video helped you in some way, shape, or form. This is my journey to 3 marking the 140. You know, if you think it's a shit session, come roast me in general chat. But yeah, thank you matchmaking for, you know, not giving me triple RD tier 10 game for the entire session, right? Overall, a wonderful session, and I'm very grateful that I was actually able to push the mark over 95. Thank you all for watching, and here's my 140 loadout currently that I'm using if you're interested. I've been testing around, but this is just the best, you know, lineup for me. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and peace out.